Defeated by Michael Jackson.
Song that I think best embodies democracy is Whatever You Like by T.I.
I cannot believe.
Think about it. You got choices.
Okay.
Whatever you like.
Probably I Will Survive.
Born in the USA, I was born in the USA.
The song Zombies by the Cranberries.
Chocolate by the 1975, just because in it it's like you're never going to quit what you're doing already, so odds are people that are democracy are never going to not be a democracy.
God Bless America, because that's American. That's what democracy is.
Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses.
National anthem.
Definitely Timber.
I do not.
Another one by Dust.
It would be Tiptoe Through the Tulips by Tiny Tins because it's like really happy and it looks really like it would be like this really cool song, but in the end like it's something totally different and really creepy and just not what you think it is.
That song from the 80s that had Michael Jackson in it, and it was like on that Geico commercial, it's like, it always feels like somebody's watching me. I feel like that would work really well for it, because, you know, I feel like the government's always watching.
Tiny Dancer.
Oh God.
Tiny Dancer. I'm seeing Tiny Dancer in my hand.
Goulash.
I'm gonna go with a salad. I like salad.
I don't know if you can say democracy is one food. It's like a Subway sandwich or like a self-serve ice cream bar, you know what I mean? Like you got options. You can choose chocolate or vanilla or a mix of both, or you can have sprinkled. I mean, there's so many possibilities here. I think that's a better representation of democracy than anything else.
Okay.
Vegetable soup.
Why do you think that?
Everything just mixed in together.
A buffet.
A buffet.
But not an all-you-can-eat buffet. A buffet.
Croy.
The drink?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Reliably tofu. Like, no one really knows what it is, but we all eat it anyways, or at least agree at the fact that it does exist.
Pizza.
Why?
I'm hungry. I'm craving pizza.
An apple.
Why do you think that?
Why do I think that? Because the apple is considered nature's perfect fruit. So I think it fits pretty well with democracy.
Well, because democracy has so many varying flavors, I would not pick a particular food, but maybe the 57 varieties of ice cream at Baskin Robbins, or maybe Twin Dragon.
Ribs.
Why do you think that?
Bones and nasty parts in some, and then good meat on the others. An Oreo.
Okay.
A pineapple, because it's prickly but still very tasty. And democracy is prickly but important.
It's good.
It's good.
Anything else?
No.
I love it.
It's pretty much like that.
If run correctly, it's a great thing.
I think democracy is really great, and it's a good idea, and I love our country as using it.
If you want to live in a real democracy, you got to move to Sweden.
My feelings on democracy is that it's misleading because we're led to believe that we have like a whole bunch of choices and that we can choose things, and essentially government is what we want it to be, but in reality it's not that at all. Like, we think we have choices and really we don't have as much freedom as we think.
Democracy is the single greatest thing that's ever happened in the world until we find something better to do. I mean, that's the bottom line. Democracy works, and it doesn't work, and it's dysfunctional, and yet somehow, continually, we do this in the United States, and we're still here.
Okay.
We're not killing each other.
Democracy is kind of just an illusion, and it's actually ruled by a select group of people, and we don't really have much say in what they do, and that the president is just a puppet, and one man isn't running the country. You know? So.
I feel like it's been a great experiment However, I feel like money in politics is a real problem right now, particularly with the Citizens United ruling by the Supreme Court. I feel like we are an uninformed public, generally run by corporate interest and mass media who are tied very closely together with our representatives.
All right, before I answer anything on democracy, I must say that I would live no other place but the United States of America. You know, I obviously, I've been to other countries, and there's always this feeling of liberties could be taken away from you at any second. I spent some time down in South America, Central America, doing some kayaking, and the whole time I was there, I was always a little like in fear of my life. And you just realize that those freedoms are just not there. And so living in America, I understand that I have these freedoms, and I can, you know, I don't live in fear, you know. It's just until you've traveled to a lot of those places and you realize, and it's not like you're scared all the time when you're there, but you realize you just don't have those same freedoms. You don't have that protection that I feel like I have here. But now saying that, you know, current democracy, it is really it's really a tricky word, and so, you know, without babbling on forever, I would say that a lot of times, even in America, I don't really feel like we have a true democracy. I know it is the best form of government going, and I feel strongly about that. But I mean, are the people really running this country? And you know, and that's what scares me. And so we look at a lot of environmental issues. We look at a lot of the tough issues I tackle in my classes, and it really comes down to, you know, a lot of big businesses, a lot of few powerful people seem to be making a lot of the choices, and that makes me a little bit nervous.
We rollin' heavy summer when there's strength in our numbers, and your breath sounding gross, but I kiss you like a lover. Like stick to the seats of the car someone grew into. I forget the knowledge from the lessons that I went to. And Jamie picks.
Another one bites the dust, and another one down, and another one down, another one bites the dust.
Okay, if democracy, Amber, I will kill you. I will move. Okay, what are your thoughts on democracy?
We really cannot do this right now.
Mr. Case, come on,
You're gonna
please.
hit a cart.
Okay, it's on democracy.
Shoot. Start over.
What are your
You're screwing it up.
Man, you really caught me off guard here. I would say that the song that I think describes democracy the best is... You're going to edit this?
Yes, I'm going to edit this.
Because this is a long time. I was thinking the Barney song, but that's not it. Because we're not all a happy family.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, I'm being interviewed. Just give me a second.